When you think about legendary coaches in the NBA, Greg Popovich is one of the first ones many fanatics think of. The Spurs' longtime head coach got his 1,333rd win of his career after a win in OKC Wednesday night. With that win, he passed Hall of Famer Lenny Wilkens, who primarily played for the St. Louis Hawks squad back in the 60s before becoming a premier head coach himself. Pop gave us his mindset after inching closer to the coveted record.
It's really not something I think about. It only comes up when someone like yourself brings it up, but it's not meaningful to me.
Whether Pop is or isn't thinking about the record, people will have a close eye on the Spurs these next few games. The Spurs coach leader needs just 3 more wins to pass Don Nelson, aka Nelly Ball, to take sole possession of the all-time coaching wins list. Let me remind everyone, Pop will accomplish this feat in over 300 fewer games than Nelson did. Ultimate Fighting Championship, better known as UFC, is the most diverse sport in the world. With 7 different countries currently being represented with champions and numerous others being represented throughout its history, Dana White and the UFC continue to prove how inclusive the sport is. Watching fighters like Israel Adesanya, Valentina Shevchenko, Glover Teixeira, and Amanda Nunes is exhilarating. Their IQ and mental toughness in the octagon is so high. Starting with the men, let's take a look at these dominant UFC champs.
Yeah, that's what Francis said.
It's over. The end might come here, and it does. Glover Teixeira is back. That is it. And of all the superlatives.
Makeup is underdone. Looking for history. There it is.
Volkanovski is the real deal. This kid's got a championship level mindset.
He's gonna go to sleep. Yep, he's gonna go to sleep. He's gonna tap.
Tell you what,
it's a dangerous position in attack. Davison Figueiredo.
Teixeira, Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, Alexander Volkanovski, Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, and Davison Figueiredo. The men's division is beyond loaded with talent, ladies and gentlemen. With Nigeria, Cameroon, Australia, Jamaica, and Brazil all being represented, these 8 monsters have a combined record of 188, 26-1 with 85 knockouts throughout their career. Absolute domination in the octagon for these gladiators.
And Nunes. Big combination.
That's it. It's it. It's over. Wow.
As long as Valentina has 2 underhooks, she can advance to the next position. There you go. Right back down.
Another knockdown. Rose Namajunas trying to close the show.
She was doing a great job of feint.
That's it. Rose Namajunas.
Currently representing Brazil, Kyrgyzstan, and the U.S., the women's division is just as talented as the men's. Listen when I tell you, folks, you would not want to get into the octagon with any of these women. With a combined record of 67, 16-0, and 26 knockouts between them, Amanda Nunes, Juliana Pena, Valentina Shevchenko, and Rose Namajunas are 4 of the most feared fighters in women's UFC history. Women are continuing to make history every day in the baseball world. On February 1st, the Pittsburgh Pirates hired 26-year-old Caitlin Callahan as their first coach as a female in 135 years. The ex-softball player who spent time in college at Boston University and St. Mary's is going to a Pirates team who frankly need a lot of help. Callahan will look to bring new life to this Pirates squad that went 61-101 last season and have had losing seasons 7 of the last 10 years. She talked about what it was like switching from softball to pro baseball.
Combination of things. As a college softball player, I was injured the majority of my career. And that could have just been the end of it, right? But for me, that was actually kind of the catalyst that sparked looking at all the different possibilities that I could go. Like seeing that success, seeing him come back was huge for me. That's what I'm about. I want to make sure that players are, optimizing success. We're playing at our utmost potential, I guess, is what I could say.
Callahan may have to continue waiting to coach during an MLB season. With Major League Baseball still in a lockout and no real progress seemingly being made, the season is still in jeopardy of happening at all. E-Dub, Big Dog, Eric Weddle came out of retirement this postseason to play with the Rams. After unretiring after 2 years off, now winning a Super Bowl and re-retiring, some fans are calling Weddle nothing more than a washed-up player who was ring chasing. For Weddle, though, it's far from that. After not playing a snap in 2 seasons, Weddle came up in a big way against the 49ers in the playoffs, leading the team with 9 tackles and helping the Rams get to Super Bowl 56. If that's not good enough for you, Weddle played all 61 defensive snaps during the Rams' Super Bowl with a torn pectoral muscle for the last 3 quarters. He came out and proved, even after 2 years off, he can still ball with the elites in the NFL. From the Beijing Olympics to all types of sports across America, that concludes our show today. My name's Dylan Foster. This is Dilly Sports Delight. Have a great night, everyone, and God bless.